What's up, guys? Welcome and or welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for joining us. This is going to be a collective reading. It's a general message, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And as always with collective tarot readings, if it's not your story, please do not try to force it to fit. Okay, if it don't make sense to you, it's not for you. Let's start with your affirmation. Whoa. 2. I know and trust that the universe will only bring me loyal, supporting, and loving relationships. Okay. I know and trust that the universe will only bring me loyal, supporting, and loving relationships. The seeds of my greatness lie in my mind. The seeds of my greatness lie in my mind. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, work is my self-care. Work is my self-care. Okay, let's start with tarot. Let's see how I can get through these messages without running out of storage space. Hopefully it doesn't cut out. Today's message for the collective, please. I wasn't even done shuffling. Somebody feels like they're losing their appeal, their touch. I'm also getting that somebody can feel like their time's running out. What does the collective need to know this time? Okay, cut the deck, pull out 5. But y'all not letting me. Cut the deck, pull out 5. Somebody's struggling with figuring out if they should continue to isolate themselves or like step out more, put themselves out more, put themselves out there again. Somebody wants to. They want to experience something different. But it's like every time they try to have this experience, it's like an uphill battle, uphill fight. Somebody feels like they're going in cycles. I'm hearing you got me going in circles. Whoa, damn. All right, 1 second. Oh my gosh, would you guys believe me, the freaking war I just had to fight to get this card from where it just fell? Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's upright or in the reverse, so oops, sorry. We'll take it a new one. Queen of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Somebody feels like they're losing their touch, okay? Whatever they used to have before, be it attention, I don't know. It doesn't have to be attention, but somebody had something going good for them before, and it's something starting to feel monotonous, or it doesn't feel the same. It don't have the same zhush, okay? So the decision is to leave. Start over. Somebody wants to start over, start fresh, start anew, but they feel like it's a constant battle. It's an uphill climb in order to make this happen. But I'm seeing that I'm hearing fair trade. It's supposed to be an equal exchange though, so somebody's meant to be putting in this fight. Okay. There's this 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Devil, Queen of Swords, and 8 of Swords, please. Okay, so this is all a part of the plan though. That's what somebody's feeling to see or understand, or maybe they do see and understand that, but it just feels like such a cliche that it's like, really? Really? Yes, actually, really. Somebody needs to conquer their demons, conquer their inner thought. Somebody needs to conquer their inner selves. Somebody spent a lot of time in their head, or feeling trapped or stuck, tied to situations, people, places, and things that were not serving them. Somebody's always been in a competitive state. I just heard all of my life I had to fight. Somebody's always having to fight, or that's what it feels like. It's a constant battle. But this cycle is coming to an end. This was a part of the growth for this person's journey. And now they're having to make the decision to accept themselves for who they are, because in this competition like state that somebody found themselves in, they started to feel insecure, or like they weren't good enough, where they couldn't measure up to somebody's standards or something like that. This could also be what somebody kept hidden. Like maybe this person on the surface always seemed like they had it together, or they still seemed very confident, but really this person had like a lot of insecurities, or if it's not insecurities, just what? It could be secrets, something about themselves they felt like they weren't safe to express or go after, because it was always conflict around it. This has to do with family, somebody being guarded. Somebody could have been raised in this type of environment that made them feel this way. Okay, where's 10 of Wands have to do with this? 7 of Wands have to do with the World card. The Devil have to do with Judgment. The Queen of Swords have to do with the Moon. And the 8 of Swords to do with the 8 of Cups. You got me going in circles. That's the only part I know, and I'm hearing it so clearly. Somebody's working on their money now. Their money, on their own stability. Somebody's also becoming more absorbed, okay? And this is not a bad thing at all. This is actually important for this person, because whatever it is that they're going to start fighting for, competing for now, has to do with their own stability, their own growth. And this is going to be something that they're going to protect, okay? This is something worthy of protecting themselves. Somebody has actually been on guard for so long that they became icy and cold to everyone around them. They had this icy air around them, but they had to be like that because of the environment. This is somebody who's very adaptable. They've been adapted to fit their environment. They're very mutable. I'm seeing somebody also learning how to ignore the devil's voice or something like that. Somebody had like certain needs or urges or addictions or something like that they chose to give into. But they're stepping into an energy now where that thing is not even going to bring them any type of interest or satisfaction. It's just like it's there or whatever. Or this could be like something inside them that always like tried to like neg them or make them feel a type of way about themselves. And I'm getting that like that voice is dimming out, or it's not even going to be noticeable soon for somebody. It's just going to be like it's there, but I could really care less about what you have to say. And this is somebody to themselves, and not just to themselves. This could also be those voices, those family members, or those people that was trying to compete with them in their environment. The words that they used to say is now behind this person's back. They're aware of them. They could still hear them, see how these people feel or think about them, but it's just like, okay, I could honestly care less. And it's because I'm choosing to care less. Like, somebody's a real child at heart. Like, their energy is very not childish in the insulting way that a lot of people use, but childish in the sense of innocent, lighthearted, free, explorative, okay? This is somebody who has a lot of hidden depths to them that they never fully had the chance to embrace and express due to their environment. They had to operate a certain way. I'm seeing petals of armor. Haley. This was all a huge learning lesson for this person. Huge. And they've learned the lesson, and I'm also getting that they've also achieved a higher level of some sort of status here with the Hierophant. be somebody graduating against all odds. Like maybe they weren't expected to do this. Somebody completing a program, or somebody achieving some sort of like spiritual status with a Hierophant there, or achieving some sort of status where it's like either they're looked up to or looked to for answers. This could be a guru or a leader or a teacher or a coach or something like that. And this energy was always here for this person to step into, tap into, create. But they couldn't get out of their head enough to allow them to move on or walk away. What is this Hierophant? The Hierophant here. This could also be somebody starting a business that they've been wanting to for a while. Because I'm seeing somebody's going to finally be able to do this because they chose to change their environment. You can't operate. You can't. Oh, I actually did a reading not too long ago titled "You Can't Heal in the Same Environment That's Causing You Harm." And I used the analogy that, like, say the house is on fire and you have a ton of burns on you and you're trying to heal your burns, but then you're still sitting in that house that's on fire, right? And I'm getting that. Not me trying to figure out if I even use the right word, but who cares? Y'all know what y'all get the point. Y'all get the point, okay? I'm about to sound so ignorant. Oh, I did not pay attention in English class at all. I did not, okay? Not a subject I really cared for. Analogy, simile, metaphor, pronoun, who cares? Who cares? All right, let me stop. Ooh. Now, I'm not, no disrespect to the English majors, because some of you might, for me to go on that little tangent, we might actually have some English majors coming across this. Philosophy majors, hey, shout out to y'all. Somebody wanted to go after something that they felt like they wouldn't have support in it, or there was just a lot of like struggled, a lot of fighting to get to this place, but you made it. Congratulations. You also overcome something great, okay? Something that had like a huge pull over you. You broke a karmic chain, a generational curse. Congratulations, you successfully broken a generational curse. Not many people do that. Not many people do it. It's far easier to get along with the get along and live happily ever after in the Matrix. All right, let me stop being silly. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Why is the Hierophant here? What is this Hierophant? I think I said this before, but if I didn't, in case I didn't, some of you, this is a business you've been wanting to establish for a long time, and you're finally going to get out of your head enough to do it. The Emperor, that's boss baby right there. That's you. See? Achieving a certain level of status, okay? Whatever that status is to you. Some of you, it's you graduating or completing something, it's attaining a degree or master's. For others of you, it's establishing a company or establishing yourself in a certain role, a role that's beneficial to you, though. It's not at your sacrifice. Ooh, some of you, this could be as a mother or a father. If that's what you wanted, if that's what you want. Somebody's learning a lesson here. Family is very important for someone. Maybe somebody felt like they could never have a family. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles energy. What do I need to know about this Queen of Pentacles? Some of you could also be getting married too. Maybe you are with someone, or you're going to be with someone that like your family doesn't support, or they could tear you down or the person down, or their family is like that with you, and somebody's making a decision here that I'm not going to stay stuck and listen to these devils. I'm going after what I want. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Somebody doesn't know someone. Wow, that's a lot. Whoa. The Magician, the Fool, the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. This Queen of Pentacles is somebody that loves to create. They love to work with their hands. They love to heal, okay? This Queen of Pentacles energy is a healer, okay? And I'm getting that they were unable to heal, or, oh my gosh, the messages are connecting. Finally, I found a chain in my readings. Woo! I've been getting little links that's been dropping like pebble stones all over the place, and it's like now the pieces are finally coming together. It's like a little telly, right? Watching the TV, doing these readings sometimes, because the energy will literally pick up in the most random places, and you think it makes no sense, or that doesn't connect to anything, and then you see, boom, another link was found. Okay, but there's somebody here that loves to heal. They love to create. They love Gaia, right? Mother Earth, nature. This person could have tribal tattoos, or they're into tattoos, or they just love natural beauty. Okay, or they like jewelry or ornaments. Somebody just likes shiny things, but shiny in the way that it's like eye-catching, not necessarily that it glitters or that is gold or anything. Like, this could be somebody that's walking along the beach, and then their eye, like, literally catches the most perfect seashell, or they're picking up like Cory shells or something like that. Anyways, I was going on a little tangent about this person, because this is somebody that they also help other people get free. They also help other people get into this energy simply by being around them. They make people feel good. This is someone who has like that healing touch. They have a green thumb, but they like to take care of people. They like to make people feel good and comfortable within themselves, in the home. This is somebody that's like a really good host. They like to take care of people. This could be somebody that wants kids, wants a lot of kids. Or maybe they've been in environments that made them feel like they could never do that because of the way that they were treated. And they don't want kids to have to experience this, okay? Whoever this person is, they're really deep. Some of you, this is you. Or this is somebody you're watching this for. Oh shoot. Time's almost up. Yes. Big energy on healing here. Big on healing. Let's clarify what this moon card is, and then the devil real quick, and then I'm just going to end the reading. What's this moon card? What's the moon card here? A little higher. A little higher. That's crazy. I never channeled this particular Doja Cat in any of my readings before, but I think it's Bite, called Bite. Closer to me, baby, I won't bite. Okay, I don't know why. I've literally never channeled that, and I have not heard that song in a long time. So this is symbolic for somebody. There's someone who has a crush on somebody, or somebody has some sort of hidden feelings, secret feelings, or something like that they haven't expressed. Hey, this is another repeating message. Boom, there's another link in the chain. I'm excited to see how this energy comes together. Somebody is really guarded and defensive because there's so much that they don't know. So much they don't know about you, so much you don't know about them. But I'm getting that what you don't see, somebody's excited about going into the unknown. They're excited about getting things started. They're excited about learning you, learning different parts of you, different aspects of you. So you could have somebody that's watching you that's like you. Okay, you guys might have like an icy air demeanor about you, but you're not that person at all. You're not like that at all. It looks like if somebody's been having corrosive thoughts or destructive thoughts about this energy and you guys coming together or having the potential to enter a solid commitment with one another, that's going to be cleared up. Somebody's no longer going to be listening to that devil voice telling them not to go after this or to invest in this. What is this devil here? Ooh, oh, he's still there. So somebody's been thinking about making an offer or starting something. Again, this has to do with this investment. Something's gonna go. Okay, there's an energy here that is very intentional. Intentional as in this is going to be planted here or presented here with the intentions that it stands forever, as long as forever can be. If forever is the next 10 years, then shit, that's what we got. I'm not trying to mean like that, I'm not trying to like downplay this forever, but you know, life, you never know what could happen. You don't know what tomorrow promises and what tomorrow's gonna bring. But I'm getting that like somebody's going at something with the intentions of like, I'm making this happen so that 100 years from now it's still standing and it's still healthy, or you know, 3 generations from now the legacy of this still stands. The name, whatever this is, this energy is still beneficial, right? Somebody wants to sow good seeds. This is so important because that energy is not common these days. It exists, but we all see the type of stuff that's pushed to the forefront, and that's unfortunate because what's pushed to the forefront is what's easily recommended and replicated. So we definitely need more of this energy here, and it seems like there's a possibility that you may be coming together with someone to help these positive seeds sow and spread. And it's going to heal the earth, heal people connected to you guys, heal people in your environment. But first, what needs to happen is some sort of action. Somebody needs to commit. The seed needs to be planted. Somebody needs to accept something and get to work on it. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. I know I said I was going to cut it, but... Ooh. Damn. Ooh, somebody doesn't want attention. Ooh, okay, so this is hard for someone because somebody's always been under attention and they've always been scrutinized. And it seems like that was a part of the test, that was a part of the lesson, and that was a part of the growth for this person, to be under heavy judgment, to be heavily scrutinized. This was preparation for the platform that somebody's about to have, the status somebody's about to have, because they're about to be even heavy. Oh, damn, my bad. I know this doesn't sound good, but somebody's about to be even more scrutinized than they ever have been. Something started at home. Somebody like experienced some things in the house or in their home that really contributed to their character and how people perceived them having to be a hard ass. But I'm getting like this person's really sweet on the inside. They're deep. They have a lot of depth to them, but they just had to protect themselves and ignore other people's judgments, ignore other people trying to come for them and attach themselves to them in negative ways, ignore people's offers that were not to sow healthy seeds, positive seeds. This was all a part of the lesson for this person, but I'm getting that through experiencing those lessons, this person has decided that they don't want to be in the forefront. So that was that energy I was picking up on earlier, where somebody feels like they don't, not so, okay, thank you for the correction, Spirit. It's not that somebody feels like they've lost their oomph or their zhuzh. It's that somebody doesn't want to have that. Somebody has something that makes them naturally attractive. It naturally draws negative and positive attention to them. And sometimes the negative sounds a whole lot louder. But this person has gone through a process where they've learned to tune out the negative, turn their back to it. But I'm seeing that a part of this has gotten this person in this state, like this hermit energy, where they don't want to be a part of anything. They don't want to be in the light. They don't want to be seen. They only want to be heard when it's necessary. That's the type of, and this person doesn't want a lot of attention. They're rejecting it, and there's some sort of like negative attention that they feel like they may get with the 6 of Swords in the reverse, the Empress reverse, the 7 of Swords reverse, the Star reverse, and the Lovers reverse. This is giving like this is drama here. This is giving I'm hearing the rise and the fall. So this could be somebody trying to write some sort of expose or bad gossip about this person when some sort of wish or dream or something like this comes true. This is somebody achieving something, and then all of a sudden there's bad mouth, bad words going on or circling around them and what they created. These cards in the verse could also talk about like a lover situation where somebody's cheating or having an what's it called, I was gonna say affliction and I was gonna say addiction at the same time. Those are neither of the words I was trying to use, but that's what's coming to my mind. It's not the word that I want though. What's it called when somebody's affair? Whew. Whew. Okay, thank you. Yes, somebody could be getting exposed or being called out for having an affair or something like that. Getting pregnant during an affair. Ooh, this is a lot. This is a lot. Damn. Should I go deeper? Like, I can't. It's almost 30 minutes long. All right. This is the message I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.